It's the first week of Advent. I have always loved Advent, even though it's a penitential time. Advent is a time of preparation and hope. Advent is a time to look ahead and anticipate wonderful things. It is a time to reflect on how best to seek and find light in the darkness. Our recent experience of COVID has made many of us aware of the preciousness of being with people in person. I am now very aware of how special it is to shake hands or to give a friend a hug, especially those who live alone. I have such hope that the pandemic is receding. I hope that as the weather gets colder, as we face the days that are the shortest of the year, and as darkness dominates, that there will be something wonderful waiting for us to brighten the darkness and warm the cold. What is most immediate in our daily lives are the preparations for Christmas. Lights, Christmas trees, special decorations, Christmas cards, and special holiday foods. There is beauty and light all around us. And I would be remiss if I did not mention gifts and gift giving. Hope abounds for a beautiful celebration of Christmas. And yet, a deeper hope lies in our hearts. That is the hope for happiness, love, peace, and time with those we love. But often our lives seem to continually present serious challenges. Families encounter deep pain and disappointment. When our loved ones suffer, we feel the pain very deeply. Our hopes for our children, grandchildren, our siblings, parents, and other loved ones can be shattered. There are problems that we cannot fix or change, especially when we face the fear of loss or of death. And yet, we have a deep Advent hope. The deep hope, this Advent hope, leads us to God. As we prepare spiritually for Christmas, let us reflect on our hope to grow closer to God, to deepen our prayer life, to grow in holiness, charity, thankfulness, and awareness of God in our lives. The readings for the first Sunday of Advent this year reflect hope. The first reading from Jeremiah reminds us that God will fulfill His promise to Israel. A just shoot will rise for David and will do what is right and just. The second reading from 1 Thessalonians encourages us to be loving and holy. The Gospel from Luke reminds us that this promised shoot, Jesus, will come again. We are warned to be vigilant, and though it will be frightening to all, we should stand erect and raise our heads. Thus, with hope, let us prepare spiritually for Christmas. Let us take time to deepen our spiritual life and draw closer to God. Have you made a resolution for this Advent season? I hope to not be distracted by all the busyness that surrounds me and take seriously my ongoing spiritual growth. I resolve, with the help and guidance of God, to take time for works of charity and kindness, and to seek out the sacrament of reconciliation. Basically, I am resolving to review my priorities and keep God at the center of my life. Advent is a time of hope. I resolve to hold up in prayer my loved ones and others who are in need. I know that I cannot fix their problems. However, I can pray that they reach out for God's grace. I know that we are all called to greater things as we grow in relationship with God. Thus, in hope and anticipation, I resolve that I will wrap presents, but I will also try to wrap those around me with joy and hope, focused on Jesus as we await Him in a special way this Christmas.